Welcome to Vice Reels. This is Abby. Today, I would like to introduce a romantic movie. It is a story between a Marine and a very beautiful single mother. Let's enjoy this movie together. The main male character is a Marine. This man had just rested after the intense battle. Suddenly, he saw a bright light ahead. He approached and picked it up. It turned out to be a photo of a beautiful girl. He was just putting the photo in his pocket when a bomb exploded near him. When he regained consciousness, he realized that the whole squad had died without him. A sergeant took the photo and gave it back to him. But he could say that the photo was not his, the person left. After that, Logan still hopes to be able to return the photo to its owner. He asked many people but no one answered. Before performing the final mission, his teammates said that this photo was his lucky charm. If he could return safely, Logan would have to thank the girl. But before they could finish their words, a bomb fell right next to their car. Unexpectedly, Logan survived once again. He believes that the girl in the picture is his lady. Time after time protect him from danger. After he was discharged from the army, Logan returned to his sister's house. He longs for a normal life. But he was too obsessed with the fierce battlefield. He was still haunted by those memories. This made Logan extremely miserable. His sister advised him to go to his former teammate's house to play. But she didn't know that his comrades had already died. Life was like that, causing Logan to gradually lose his direction. So he had to find a reason to live his life. Logan decides to find the girl in the photo. He hopes to find her. And so Logan went to many places. Finally, at a bar, he accidentally found out about her. The girl's name is Lisa, and she's running a pet training camp in the suburbs. After hearing that, Logan hurried over there. Finally, he met the girl. But the guy didn't have time to say anything. Lisa thought he came here to apply for a job. They talked for a while. The guy said that he used to be a Marine. When she heard this, she froze for a few seconds. Something must have happened to her in the past. Lisa knew that Logan had traveled km to come here to apply for a job. She immediately felt that this man was a bit suspicious. Lisa had to ask her grandmother to chase him away. On the contrary, Grandma finds Logan to be a very kind person. So Grandma replaced my niece to accept him to work. Just like that, Logan decided to stay and start a new job. Logan worked extremely hard and quickly got used to the job. The damaged house has also been repaired and maintained. The car that has been damaged for a long time in his hands is also working normally. Grandma is happy and tells her granddaughter that it was the right decision to keep Logan. But Lisa feels she should be wary of this guy because she doesn't know what Logan's purpose is here. In addition, the many times she caught Logan staring at me. This also made her suspicious. After a while, the son of Lisa also became close to Logan. They chatted and played chess very happily. Seeing that the boy and Logan got along very well, Lisa began to have feelings for this guy. Before leaving, Logan was about to tell him why he was here. But standing in front of that girl, he did not know how to express. The next day, after Lisa and Grandma returned from visiting the grave, she sat in the garden, then thrashed wildly everything. Now, Logan had seen it all. The guy immediately went to comfort her. It turned out that her brother was also a member of the Marines. Half a year ago, her brother died on the battlefield. But the army did not specify the cause of death. There were also rumors that her brother might have been harmed by his teammates. The two sisters always love each other. Every time she thinks of her brother, the image of the two sisters playing happily together comes back. This made her extremely distressed. Logan gently held her inside, hoping to help her through this pain. Just like that, Logan gradually became a member of the family. His presence gradually fills the shadow of the younger brother to help her family become happy. But one day, Lisa's ex-husband Kate came to pick up her son. They will go to a baseball game together. When she returned to see her injured son, Lisa turned to see her ex-husband's heartless expression. She immediately became very angry. They then got into a big argument. At this point, Logan appears telling him to take his hand off Lisa. From Kate's eyes, it could be seen that he would definitely not bunk off this. After her ex-husband left, Logan asked Lisa why her ex-husband was treating her this way. Lisa says her ex-husband is a policeman. His relationship is very extensive and she does not want to lose custody of the children. As long as her son is by her side, she doesn't care about other things. After listening to it, he immediately felt that he was a bit deeply involved in her life. I just want to make sure you're okay, he said disappointedly. After saying that, he left. At this time, Lisa also felt Logan's concern for her. Looking at the photo, she wanted to give herself a chance. After thinking about it, he ran to the door and told Logan to ask him to have a meal together. In the evening, they went to a lakeside restaurant. This was their first date. The more they talked, the more they felt together, and the atmosphere became extremely hot. They then drove to Logan's front door, and as they were about to have sex, a police car came. The policeman said Lisa had to go home early. Obviously, this is a trick of the ex-husband. So their date that day could not end completely. The next day, Lisa stood by the window and looked at Logan with infatuated eyes. Her thoughts were filled with hot images. Grandma reminded her that if she washed the dishes again, it would break. Lisa shyly left. The following days, they were very happy together. At Lisa's son's birthday party, Logan was always by her side looking at her with unwavering eyes. This made Kate feel uncomfortable. He forced Lisa to end her relationship with Logan or take away her custody of the children. Lisa knows that he says he can, so she sadly decides to break up with Logan. After Lisa told him her thoughts, Logan turned to leave. At home, Grandma said, "Do you want to be threatened by him for the rest of your life?" Hearing her grandma say that, she fell into deep thought. She had been so weak over the years. Seeing her son sleeping soundly, Lisa made a decision for herself. The next day, she went to her ex-husband, frankly telling him not to bother her life anymore. If he wants custody of their child, they meet in court. She then went to Logan's place, and they have sex happily together. A passionate night of two hearts yearning for love. When she woke up the next day, she asked Logan why he was here. Logan says, "I came to find you." She feels happiness like never before. But on this side, her ex-husband discovered her car parked outside Logan's door. Kate begins to investigate this suspicious guy's background. From a friend in the bar, he learned that Logan had once taken the photo to look for Lisa. And so he imagined a very unique story. When Logan wasn't at home, he snuck in and stole the photo. He tells Lisa that the Marine came here because he wanted to atone for his sins. Lisa now recognized the photo she had given her brother before. The ex-husband next to him constantly added fuel to the fire. A terrifying thought crossed her mind. On this side, Logan saw the lost photo and went to Lisa's house. She asked him where this photo had come from. Logan had to state the purpose of his coming here. That he picked it up in the battlefield and it helped him many times in dangerous times. So he promised himself if he came back alive he would go find that girl. But Lisa didn't believe it. No one has traveled thousands of kilometers just to say thank you. Lisa definitely didn't give him a chance to explain. She bitterly told Logan to leave this place. The boy hiding behind the door overheard their conversation. Seeing Logan slowly leaving, she gave him a book. When he returned to his room, he accidentally saw a picture between a book. Only then did Logan know the face of Lisa's brother. Before he left, he wanted to clarify the cause of her brother's death. Meanwhile, Kate now comes to the house to find Lisa. He also said that he missed this place very much, longing to return to her. But Lisa categorically refused. Seeing that, he revealed his true nature. Threatening to take her son away, the son was scared and ran away. He ran to an extremely fragile suspension bridge. Below is the rushing water. Kate chased after him, wanting to quickly bring him back. Unfortunately, tilting the bridge to one side makes it more dangerous. Immediately after the bridge gradually sank into the water, the frightened boy clutched the last rope. At this time, Kate quickly jumped into the water to save her son. But his leg got stuck on the bridge. At this moment, Logan appeared. He rushed to save the boy first. Just then, the whole wooden house suddenly collapsed. These as Kate passed away. A few days later, before leaving here, Logan held the photo to Lisa. Her younger brother sacrificed himself to save his comrades. And Logan accidentally picked up a photo that fell from his brother Lisa. Seeing her suffering, Logan quietly left. On the way back, he heard a familiar voice calling his name. So in the end, they live happily together. The movie ends here. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Goodbye and see you later.